Faire courte. Je m'occupe de notre portefeuille client. Avant, on avait 6 gros projets clients par...
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to publish this video just for the sake of time, man. And I just wanted to openly and vulnerably speak about what's been on my mind lately and some revelations I've been having. So, I'm currently in Paris. Today is Sunday, March 8th. It is currently 8:17 p.m. And when I came to Paris, bro, mind you, this is my first time out the country. And I'm studying abroad. So I'm studying fashion in another country. And I was thinking that I would make as many connections as possible, which I have, and nothing's wrong with that. But my eyes were open when I signed up to be an intern for free, unpaid by the way, during Paris Fashion Week. And basically it's showroom. So showroom is basically when there's multiple designers' collections being showcased to anybody that walks in. These could be potential buyers at different stores around the world, different stylists, etc. So I interned at this place, and honestly, like, the person that I am, I knew that I was put on this earth to build, not to basically work under somebody. And it kind of bothered me a bit when the person that was in charge was given directions and was delegating tasks. I would still do it because I'm humbling myself, because I did sign up to do this, because I just want to kind of see how things are going to go. But I knew something was off the moment that I walked in there at 10 a.m. in the morning. I walked in there, and the lady who was in charge, she just looked at me a bit crazy. And I knew that I felt a bit awkward because I'm like, my name is Quan. However, we had previously been on a call together, so she knew exactly how I looked. But the energy just didn't reciprocate when I walked in there, and I'm like, how y'all doing? You know, felt a bit off. Fast forward throughout the day, I found myself basically being a bartender, and the founder of that company had even acknowledged all the other interns, including myself, when she did arrive at the premises. And I just found that to be very a-hole energy. And I'm a founder myself, like, I'm building a brand myself, so I know it's nothing to literally acknowledge the people that you know are currently helping you acquire a specific goal, whether that's for your event to be successful, whether that's for, you know, like, whatever it is. I just found her to be very disrespectful. So the night when I got back home, I called mama and I told her I felt like tension in my chest. And it's like, I know I signed up for this, but I just seen vividly how people can be. And I understand this isn't all people, but I humbly signed up for this opportunity for the sake of it being Paris Fashion Week and for me to gain experience. And I was reminded that I need to focus on what I'm building. And when I realized God has already told me what He has for me, and all it takes is just patience and prayer, endurance, me being patient, not trying to rush anything, not trying to rush any connections, allow things to come to me and not try to force myself to go to it, you feel me? And I just felt a lot of conflict being an intern that day, and it made me realize that I'm not I'm not put on this earth to work under anybody's direction, especially somebody who doesn't value other people's time, whether you're an intern or not. Because what I realized from myself and other interns, I have built something, and I'm currently building something that I know my worth. And my mom said it's very unfortunate for those that don't have nothing or a track record, and they have to rely on those things to get to where they want to be in the future. So they have to put up with those actions from these other people, and it's just very inhumane. It made me so upset that, yeah, it made me upset. So I just got finished watching a podcast, not a podcast, but it was a conversation between Kai Cenat and, I'm just say Kai, I'm not even gonna say bro last name, Kai and Luca. And it made me realize a question that a lot of times we seek wisdom and we seek relationships and connections, and sometimes subconsciously we may seek those things because we know those people have what we want. And in some cases it can seem as if you're a vulture trying to like snatch what you want, instead of just genuinely getting to know who that person is, because behind whatever that thing that was built is a human that built that thing. And it made me realize that, like, maybe you should just allow things to come to you. You lead with a good heart and you focus on what you can control. And instead of valuing financial success or fame, how about we just start valuing people, like real life people? Because I'm a person with flesh. I'm a person with feelings. I'm a person with a past, with a story, with a bright future. And just as those things apply to me, it apply to other people. So not only that, it made me question that although we do seek wisdom from other people, if you do that, isn't it just best that we seek wisdom from the source? And that source is the higher power, and we are the resource? Isn't that best? Because I feel like a lot of times, speaking for myself, maybe you can relate, that I know the answer. I know what I should do if I close my eyes, if I meditate on it, if I pray on it. The answer is going to be given. Seek and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. And I understand that fame, numbers, money, yeah, we are abundant beings, and yes, we may want these things for multiple reasons, whatever that reason may be for you. But I ground myself in the idea that we are all put on this earth to serve and to please the higher power. And we all have unique ways in how we're going to serve people, how we're going to be great vessels of the higher power. Okay, my mom's calling, but hey mom. No. Just give me like 15 seconds. Count. Alright, so back to what I was saying. In order to build something that has true substance, that has true meaning, you have to slow cook it. in the oven. You can't just put it on a skillet and put it all the way on high, because if so, it's gonna cook on the outside, but on the inside, it's gonna be uncooked. So where I'm getting at is, we are all put on this earth to create and to serve in a very unique way, and to build that thing that's going to allow you to serve requires true time and patience, if you're willing to have something and build something that holds an immense and abundant amount of substance, of story, of power, of trueness, of integrity, of love, as opposed to quick, fame, loss, and it don't necessarily serve other people. I'm just getting my thoughts out, because back to the story, although I did sign up to be an intern at that specific company, it forced me to realize that maybe I gotta sit down and take a step back and understand that God has already told me what He wanted for me, so I must abide by that. I shouldn't try to rush that. Allow it to come to me, because I already have the vision, I already have the plan. He has already revealed it to me, and if so, I must do whatever I can do in the meantime and just control what I can control. I shouldn't try to alter reality. And I was reminded by a very distasteful experience. So, I'm gonna publish this. I don't know what I said in the beginning. I love y'all, and as always, together we win. Checking out.